Yeah, I see, Gorgle. You did win the giveaway. I will sort that out after the stream. Congratulations. Azareth will be pissed if he entered. Well, it begins. We are here with Backwards City Skylines 2. And, yeah. It's been a long time coming for this stream. And, not gonna lie, it's been an awful long time since I last played this. What I am gonna do before I start is move the SimSteve logo up. And I think I will move my bar up as well. Saying that, that doesn't really need to be moved. That does, though. So, bar can stay where it is. Yeah, I can stay where I am because you don't really need to see what's over here. It'll bring up what's on the screen already anyway. So, anyway, yeah, so there is a few random bits here that have just been placed by the map. So, I'm not quite sure when I'm going to start building. I've just had a quick look around before I actually brought the stream up officially, and I'm thinking I'm starting one of these islands. And I think the way I'm going to do it is have little pockets of settlements and not have a big massive sprawl. Problem is, the road is here. The railway's here and the electric supply's here. So, not great if I'm going to start an island over here. But, a boat. So my thought would be, is because I've got unlimited money, I can start anywhere. So it doesn't really matter. Let's see where we're going to go. So, I think I'm going to build a quick road network. There's been quite a few changes to the game since I last played this. There's parking spaces and everything built into the roads now, which is good. Something that should have been available from the start, but wasn't. But there we go. Anyway, so my first thought is going to be, do I build like a waterfront around the edge of the island all the way around? I mean, it would be a good start, but then you've got to think about canal routes, well, cargo routes, build a bridge over, that sort of thing as well. So, we'll start over here. What am I going to build first? I think we'll have a 4-lane road on the outskirts. I think in the future you should consider playing My Summer Car. Nice shave, but I still can see a bit of hair. You didn't shave it all bald, lol. No, well, I have an electric razor. I don't have a manual one, so it doesn't all come off. So, hello Azareth, welcome back to the channel. Anyway, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to build the road first, but I need to consider building a waterfront as well, so I might actually build the waterfront first. Where's the paths? Oh, roads. What is it? They're there, isn't it? There we go. Quite a few things changed in this since I last played it, so I might have to try and... Ooh, I see. Right, okay. How does this work? I'm going to test this and see how it works. Start over here. How does this work? Does it literally stop building it as soon as you... I don't actually know how this works. I'm just going to join it back up out of curiosity, see what it does. Oh, I see. Right, okay. So it actually just builds a surface area. Well, that's interesting. I assume I can delete it, though. In fact, I don't think I can. Well, that was annoying. So literally all that does is just build a concrete area. So literally you can just fill the area with... So if you've got like a small square that you want to just fill, you can just fill it. That's quite clever, to be fair. However, I probably won't keep it like that. So I will build a pathway all around the edge, and then I'll start building inside. So where are we? This area is the one I need. Right, let's see if I can do this. So water. This is the problem with it. I might have to raise it. Sinks into the water. Yeah. This might be a bit more tricky than I thought, because it's literally like pretty much parallel with the land. This is where building stuff gets a bit interesting. Oh, by the way, I downloaded a United Kingdom pack as well, just out of curiosity, to build United Kingdom buildings on this map. So what I'm going to do then, scrap that idea. Just going to build a road on the outside. So which will basically just be the outer perimeter road. And literally anything that's built on it will only be built on the inside. I'm not going to build anything over the ocean, put it that way. But one thing I do need to consider is a way to get off this island. Where am I going to put that? Because there's an island there, and I can build that way as well. So I'll need to consider how I'm going to do that. So I might consider putting a way over to there, and then a way over to there, over there, and that's pretty much it. So what I will do, I'm going to leave that area for purposes of getting over to the other island. These little islands I'm probably not going to bother building on. They can probably just be used for industry, maybe. So I'm just going to have an outer perimeter road and then build inwards. That'll be the same for that there, so skip that. Because you need plenty of space to build a bridge, so... Right, an outer perimeter road, so pretty much covers the whole island, there or thereabouts. What have I missed here? Start from scratch is fun, but to be fair, it seems hard, but isn't really. As with how do you feel with your giveaway loss? I took never tell nobody your next move to the next level. I only told the last few hours. Oh. I'm not even sure I was in it, to be honest. It said one participant, lol. I definitely clicked to join it, but it is what it is. Oh dear, so Azrith might have got bold then. The city where only bald-headed people can live. Shut up, Homer. Steve built this very professional thing. Have tons of ideas, okay? You could have just said it was this game. It's nothing new. Well, it isn't nothing new, Krazza. But the thing is, I've not played it for 15 months, something like that. So, it might as well be new. Anyway, one thing I am going to consider doing before I carry on is build a bridge over to... Where's that road junction? It's over here. So, for now, I think I'm going to concentrate on this area, build a bridge here to here, and then what I will do, as I develop the map, I'll probably delete the bridge and then rebuild it. So, but for now, what I want to do is build a bridge across to here. So, do I have it as a highway? Thinking a highway is probably the best idea. Really? 4-lane, one-way suspension bridge. Excuse me. Can't have one that goes both ways. Now there's a lot more stuff in this now compared to before. There might be a way to actually convert the bridge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to build it and test it. And see what I can do with the bridge. I can always delete it. So, right, let's see. So, right, okay. I'm just going to test that to see if I can actually swap the road over. It'll have to be 4-way, because I built a 4-way. What the hell? Apparently it can't be done. I'm like, why? Okay. Well, that's annoying. Well, let me delete it. And I'll build my own bridge. So. 3 lanes going one way, one the other. Well, I'll do it that way. Is that high enough? Doesn't look like it would be. No, it's not. Not over a shipping lane anyway, or at least not apparently. So you can't build it over that, so it has to go higher. Right, okay. Looks like I'd have to build 2 bridges then. How frustrating. Hang on. Yeah, it can only go to 50 metres there. Yeah, this one can go to like really high, 140 metres plus. So, need it to move more. I think you could drop it as you go down, so I might be able to, like, link it. Ugh, that was a bit awkward. That'd work. But I'd have to, like, lower it on the other side as well. So, I'm wondering whether it's worth trying to go for a bit less elevation. Let's go for the last elevation from the start. Let's go for like 100 metres. That might be enough. Use 100% of your brain. This city needs to be the best. Now, Do it curving more. Free lane, right, free lane. Yeah? Ah. Well, that's one bridge. I mean, this end I'm probably going to have to... Can I delete it in sections? I can, so that's not so bad. Let me try that again on this side. So, we're going to do this. Starting to go down. Although, let me try that again. Now, for Pete's sake, that doesn't work. I forgot about that. If you build it the other way to try and join on, you can't do that because then it thinks it's the wrong way. It's annoying that. I don't get why it does that. It should be smart and realise what it needs to do. But it's not. Right, that sort of works. A bit of a lane kink in the middle. And then I need one going the other way as well. But first, I'm going to upgrade this road to have sound barriers. So, where are they? They got rid of the barriers. Ah, no, there they are. So it's a bit of an awkward one, that. I might change that and make it into a junction of some description rather than just straight in. But for the moment, I'll leave it as that. And then I'll probably build over this area once I've thought about the intersection layout. So, but for now, we'll leave it as that. Anyway, time to go the other way now. So now I need to try and span the bridge accordingly to make it match. Otherwise it's going to look a bit awkward. This might be a bit tricky. Plus I need to leave enough space to rise the bridge. So this might get a bit tricky. So I need to try and span it the same. Saying that, what I could have done is built a tunnel. I never thought of that. I think a tunnel might be better actually. What do you reckon? Bridge or tunnel? What do you reckon, guys? I reckon a tunnel might be a good idea. Actually, thinking about it. Because it would then give you more usable space at this end. I'm going to think about that. Meanwhile, for now, I'm going to build the core structure of the road. So, here I could have like a little residential area because I could fill that in. So, I think I'll have a little residential area there. So, start there. And what should we have? Should we have parking? Should we have no parking? I think we'll allow parking. Tunnel. Yeah. I thought you might say that. You know what? We'll go with a tunnel, but I'll do that after. We probably don't need that much parking here, actually. I'm wondering whether it's worth actually disregarding that idea. Oh, that's weird. You can actually change that and just place trees down, so you can actually basically change your mind on what you want. If you don't want the parking, you just have to do that and it changes it back to a normal road. Now, that's quite good. We'll have some trees. So it makes the footpath wider. Okay, that's interesting to know. Narrow it back down again. So, just going to try and curve the road so I can build buildings on it as best I can. So I might as well utilise the space where I can. Oh, see a bit better on this side. Interesting little road anyway. And I'll have a couple of roads coming off it as well. Where shall I place one? I think I'll just place it in a random place. Just to fill the gaps in. This area I'm probably going to put like high rises, that sort of stuff in, and then a few, maybe, I don't know, maybe in the middle, I don't know yet. Just trying to utilise the space as much as possible. Yeah, so I've got that little bit over there which I'll be doing something with, so that I'm not too bothered about. It's a good start anyway. But yeah, I think a tunnel would be a best idea over there. So, well, we have the UK. Having said that, we've got urban promenades as well. So we could have like mixed use space, commercial, as well as residential. Apartment buildings with commercial space on the bottom and apartments on top. Each building a rooftop terrace and an urban promenade. The urban promenade is extra space, extending a sidewalk, tree planters and more walking space and urban seating. Okay, so I think that's probably the best thing to do in this sort of area. Let's have like an urban promenade. And then I think what I'll do around this edge is make it a bit more of a walkway. So this bit I'm just going to fill with urban promenade. Probably that bit as well. So there's no road access yet, so obviously I'll have to sort that out, but I'll do that once I've developed part of this area. Right, residential. Medium density, mixed housing, medium density, high density. I think we'll go for medium density in this sort of area, but the problem is there's no parking. Could be a bit of a pain. We'll go for a mixture of detached and semi-detached. Don't want terraces. Fill that area in a bit as well. And then I'll probably start the promenade there, go all the way around, if I can. Widen the footpath somewhat. I've got a leaflet in the post about 2 GB internet plans. Really? What's the point of that? You'd use that in 5 minutes. I would anyway. Anyway, coming back to this idea, I'm going to delete this bridge and build a tunnel instead. As Google mentioned, I think a tunnel probably would be a better idea. So, in that scenario, let's clear that, and I think we'll have a look at the intersections that we've got. Cloverleaf. trying to work out how to do this. Whether out of the clover leaf or I think I will have it as a clover leaf, so let me clear some of this area. I might have to make an adjustment and let it curve off straight after the clover leaf. Well, let's do that. Doesn't quite join up, but I can make adjustments for that. So. Right, that works. So, now, two-way, just trying to work out what I'm going to do here. So 3 into 2, I think I'll widen it somewhat. Okay. Yeah, let me change the road layout slightly to make it a little bit wider. It's a pain in the ass that, because if I move it in slightly, I might take that little bit off and straighten it up. Got space to do it on that side, so yeah, it's a pain in the arse that. I could make it 4-way for this small little section, then I don't have to, he says, I don't have to make an adjustment, but I'm gonna have to. The only problem when you make adjustments to their roads, they're not the best. Let's try and keep it straight, but that isn't working. That'll do. It's not exactly straight, but hang on, tell you what. Do this properly. What the hell's going on there? Oh, that'll do. That sorts that issue out anyway. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the highway here. I probably will terminate it somewhere in the middle, but I might keep it going and add a couple of junctions on or something. Anyway, what have I missed here? I don't feel much need for more than 1 gigabyte. It costs double the cost of one. Oh, I thought you meant as in mobile data. Oh, okay. In which case, no. Yeah, I don't see the point in that. Even what I use, 900 megabytes a second, or megabits per second rather. I don't even need that most of the time, but I've got it because of having the ETV. So at least I've got extra bandwidth when I need it. Anyway, let's adjust this section to 2 lanes. Yep, 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 yep. The same there. Yep. Right, that sorts that out. So, Let's put some sound barriers in. Both sides. Or at least on one side. I could probably do it just on the one side, to be fair. I don't think I'll have it in the middle. Should be able to. In the middle, I don't think I'll bother having it. I think I'll just have it on the outside lanes. Makes it look a bit tidier, at least in my opinion anyway. Plus it gives you the option to add streetlights and stuff in if you really wanted to, which you could. Anyway, that's that and that. So right, I'm going to start building the tunnel now. Now I've got a cloverleaf in. Now, I mentioned I needed to curve the road away, so how am I going to do it? Am I going to build it to there, to there? Right, I'm going to have straight tunnels, so that's a must. So, straight tunnels. So, let's lower ground. I'm going to do this. I might have to test this and see how I can get it right. Eh? Building underground. Ah. Not deep enough, that'll be why. This is going to be awkward as hell, I reckon. I might have to. Let's see, how deep am I there? You know what? I'm going to start that again. I'm going to start from the other side. It might be a bit easier. Let's see, where are we? I think I'm going to scrap putting that idea there and start turning it straight away rather than a bit further up. At least it gives me a bit more room to play with. Jeez, I'm having to go deep here. As if that's the earliest point it could come out. I mean, it makes sense. To be fair. So, I need something that's a similar sort of depth. So, I start here. Should be able to get it pretty similar. Ah, that's annoying. Oh, yep. Not a big fan of the underground tool on this. Feels weird. But there we go. Sort of like just about in the same sort of spot. So it's overlapping. Must be overlapping the entrance. Ah, there we go. There we go, that'll do. It's a bit clumsy, the terrain tools in this and the tunnel tools, but you get there in the end. Anyway. Yeah, that works. I mean, just about. Does the tunnel come with lights already, or do you have to build them? I think they come with lights, to be fair. I don't actually know. I don't think you can actually get under there. I mean, you can't, like, go inside, basically. You can't get under there. So I assume they have lights already. But I don't know for certain, like. So that one I've built as a bit further, and then built a shorter one there. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not the end of the world. So what I need to do now is do the same to connect it up to here. But I'll worry about that later, before I actually start getting people to move in. So, promenade. Let's see what we're going to do for that. So, could you possibly with a parking lot or something, maybe? Somewhere? I don't know. Could possibly have one. Trying to work out what we would probably need. Let's put a water edge. Two. Long parking lot? Too big. Probably put a medium one in. Right, and then I'll build like the from now. So I don't know how this works. I don't know whether you can sort of like, because I know you can build a path, but obviously then you can have textures, but it's whether they walk on the textures. I don't know whether they do. I'd assume they would, because you could sort of like put sorts down. Look at all this. I mean, residential props. You never used to be able to buy any of this at all. It's weird. Like decals. Like you can put signs off on the face. Well, slow down. Like you can't put them on the road, which is weird. Yeah, that's the kind of thing you put on the road. So, I think for now, I'll just start with a path. Right, where's that car park? There it is. It's in the water. Too far. It is a pain because of the land being so... If it was raised slightly, you'd be alright, but it's not. It says it's in water again. I'm like, how? Right, it starts going into water there. Ah, yes, because the land moves back a little bit there. And then I think what I would do is fill this area with, like, I don't know, maybe stalls or something. Maybe there's probably things you can put down. So, I'm having to make it level with the road again now. Yeah, I think I'll just stop it there. Just not bother with that area. Just leave it with trees maybe. So this area I could probably fill with like props and things. To what can you do with it? So it requires a road, but you can't put it down on a path, which is annoying. I'm sure that requires a road. Anything you can put down? No. You could probably turn it into like a park and stuff. Anyway, that's a thought. How are they building stuff when the road's not even connected? Okay. Well, we'll go with that. Yeah, I need to build water and electric, but I'll worry about that one shortly when I actually get people to move in. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that area. Could probably use it for like basketball courts and that sort of thing. Skate park. Just trying to see if I can get anything in here. Playground. Put that in. What the hell? Yeah, even these you can't build. So it's just going to be like probably just a treed area, pretty much. So I can't get the road that close. But I could do what I did earlier. The surfaces. Paint it all as concrete or something. Sand. Could turn it into sand. Like a beach. With a path, which would be a bit weird. You know what? Let's do that. Let's turn it into sand. Which I can actually do on the water as well, so that's actually quite clever. To loop it back round. I'm just going to do it up to here for now. I can level it with the road as well. That's actually quite handy. Just as a FYI as well, guys, some of you stipulated earlier it could be F1. Well, I do have some news regarding F1, and it's now available for free on the EA Play. So, what I will be doing, and I should have put that in a better place, so I might have to create a new node to... It's only a rough outline. I'll have to do another couple to fill it in. It's not a problem. Yeah, it's now available through EA Play, so I have EA Play. So I can't actually overlap it. Well, that's annoying. So yeah, that will be coming at some point as well. I think what I will do is I'll just beach all this area. Fill it in. Have it all as beach, and then I'll remove the trees in a minute once I've done this. Need to do it here. Where does it start? I'm to do this a bit weird. Get it to fill it in. Is that all? There, right, okay. That'll fill that in. Ugh, that's awkward. Where's that one started? Somewhere over there, isn't it? Where's it? There. Ah, yeah. This is awkward. It's a node in the same place, I can't do that. I might have to try and... Oh. Ah, you bar stool. Why is it not going to let me? It's not going to let me. Ah. Nope. Ah, how annoying. I might have to... Why? Why wouldn't it let me join it onto there? It's not even letting me do anything with that area now. I might have to take it back, but I don't really want to do that. Does that mean having to put it all down again? What I thought. Let me... Why? No, it's not going to work. I'm going to start it again. If it's to come all the way back. Right. Might go the other way and see if it'll let me. This is where a terrain tool like in Farming Simulator would be so much easier. Because you wouldn't have to worry about any of this. You could just put it down. Am I missing some of that there as well? I'll have to do a separate one for that little small farty bit there. All this faff for the beach. But there we go. I'll have to delete the trees as well in a minute. You don't have trees on the beach. So, but that's easy to do. I don't know why it thinks there's an overlap there, because there isn't. Stupid thing. Oh, for God's sake, it's not going to let me do that either. At least I don't think it is anyway. Let me... Oh, really? Like, why? It's a complete area, so I don't know why it actually doesn't... It's a complete area. Square. Well, not square, but, you know. Eh? Oh, I don't know. Don't know. There's our texture tool. Oh, hang on. I can move the node. Why didn't I look at this before? For God's sake, I didn't realise about this. I can move the bloody nodes. Oh, why didn't I think of this before? Oh. Never mind. Well, how do you click back onto it? Oh, okay, so you can just do it like that. Right, I see. Right, let me just drag it back into the road. That way it looks a bit more... I think I've got the hang of this now. Sort of. Bit of a pain in the arse. All this to create a beach. Anyway, ooh, I don't know. I might have to move that node. Yep. Right, okay, what have we got here? Right, fill this area in. Will you build a long beach? I think so. It's taken me a while, right? But I've not used this tool before. This wasn't in the game when I first started, so I'm still trying to like figure out bloody hell it works. Seems simple, don't get me wrong, but it's a bit of a... It's a faff to use. I can't... Oh, okay, I can do that with it. Right, that section there, that's going to have to be a new bit, I reckon. Right, okay. Well, that looks alright. I'll get rid of the trees in a minute once I've finished. So... And yeah, I know they're complaining about utilities, but there's nobody moving in, so it's fine. Anyway. Oh, I see. So I figured out what it is. You can't actually put it underneath a building. So it has to go around the outside. That's why it wouldn't complete earlier. So, that's actually quite frustrating. So I see what's wrong now. So, if I move it, it doesn't let you. So that's why it was erroring before. Now I understand why. So if you're in this scenario, you basically have to do it so that the edge of the building, essentially. And it overlaps there. So you could do it like this. So you've got to do it like that. So now, this part here, if I want that to be beach, which I do, I'd basically have to draw it in. So the best way to do it, I guess, would be to do it before you actually build. Now I understand how it works. So, like that. Okay. Well, that makes sense now. Now I know how to use it. So, that explains why I was having problems with it before. So, what a pain in the ass. I might as well fill this all to be beach. Makes sense now. Now I've understood what it was doing. So might as well just convert all this to beach, this bit. But I'll come back and build that bit later. Just want to make sure that there's a start point there somewhere. There you go. Well, that looks lovely. I quite like that. I just need to get rid of the trees now. So, I mean, I know it's out into a bit of the sea, but sand goes into the sea in real life anyway, so it's not exactly a problem. And it disappears, that line, so it makes it more realistic in my opinion. Anyway, right, let's start getting rid of the trees. Should I have trees on beaches? Not unless... and then I'll probably do that bit at some point as well, but I'll concentrate on this bit. So... ah, shit. I didn't mean to do that. How do I go back? How do I undo? Nah, Pete's sake. I will have to be careful. And don't do that again. I'll have to build it again in a minute. It's probably going to take me an awful long time to build this map, but I do want to build it in detailed and very lifelike and that sort of thing. Hell, a lot of trees here. What the heck? Right, I think I'll leave that for now. I'll just concentrate on this section. So, I'll have to do that bit again now. But yeah, I think I'm going to have a long beach all the way around this island. I'll probably have it around most of them, to be fair. Just because, well, or at least some of them anyway. Maybe not all of them. Looks nice, yeah, it does so far. Apart from me being an idiot and deleting that a little bit, but oh well. It is what it is. I can draw it again. It's not a problem. So now I understand how it works. I can do it quicker. So right, that's better. So, these sorts of areas where there's no buildings, I'm probably just going to fill with like trees or something, or maybe put, I don't know, is there like parking bays or something I can put in? Or I'd probably fill it with like concrete or something, just to make it look a bit better, and put maybe like benches or stuff in. So it could be really detailed. You can actually go to death on this kind of game. It's, I mean, with what you can do with it. So, anyway, what I am going to do is I think I'm going to build like, I don't know. I think I'm going to put a few benches down and maybe a few palm trees, if I can get palm trees. Assuming I can. Yep. don't look particularly elderly. Yeah, I was gonna say I'd want some like bigger trees. Otherwise they look a bit off. So I have a feeling I want to go Grand Theft Auto Vice City style and just plant loads of palm trees everywhere. Mixture of different ones. Oh, for God's sake. Reverts every time. I think. Ah. That's the one I want. Oh, I see. I can actually do it as... Right, okay. I could actually do this differently. And actually plant them so many meters apart. I didn't realise about this. So I can actually do it like this. I didn't realise that was even possible, to be fair. Okay, well that works. I don't remember being able to do this. Well, this makes it a lot easier to do. And then I'll add like park props in or something, and like beds probably. Food stalls, that sort of stuff, you know. Stuff that people actually will use, and I can make it into like a little bit of a leisure area, I guess. So there's all sorts you can do with it. So what I could do now is like fill it with like trees, I guess. I don't know. Should have kept that line going. Shit. It's fine. Just have the same palm trees all along. Because most places that are like this, they seem to be like the same. Just fills the space in, and then I can fill it in with other stuff. So I could have like a little bit going on here, and maybe there. Have a few benches around. Because the thing is, they will walk on this, so it's not exactly it's not as if they won't. So anyway. And then you could do that with them as well, which I find is bizarre. You can literally just place them in a line as well. I find very weird, but just gonna place them in random places, not really emphasising roughly where. Small stage. Have some music playing. Trash pile. Ah, yes. Bins and stuff. This is what I'm looking for. Garden bench. I mean, really? Couple of benches, I guess. Garden room, what the hell? Railings, brick wall, hedges. So there's quite a lot in the UK pack, to be fair. Quite surprised with what you've got in here. Vending machines. Kind of newspaper vending machines. Trolleys, like really? Tents. I don't know, just placing some random things down just for the fun of it. I don't know whether anyone would actually use the stage. I think they would, but because the game's a bit weird on what it can and can't do, so I think it would get used at some point for like a rave. But what do I want to do with this area? Might put a building there. Yeah, I can fill that in, to be fair. Hello Andy Polly, welcome to the stream. Right, let's see. So, I need to start looking at connecting this up and actually building some lines and stuff. Right, where's the road? Road's there. Right, okay. For now, all I'm going to do is basically build a bridge and just worry about that later on. So, oh. Oopsie. Have I just killed the game? No, I haven't. I thought I had. I took a screenshot and I thought it killed the game. It didn't. Going to develop that island first before I do anything else. So, right, that'll start bringing people in. So now I need to start the electrical supply and water. So where am I going to put the water treatment plant? Is that the power plant? Geothermal. Coal. Emergency, yes. Wind turbines. Transformer. Power lines. Right. We've got power lines coming into the city already, so again, for now, I'm just going to put that over. And then I'll develop that in due course. So. Shit, I don't think it's going to let me. Oh, how annoying. Am I going to have to take it underground, I think. Take it underground for that last point, which I actually completely forgot you can actually do with power lines. Completely forgot you can put them underground, straight off the pole. You don't have to have it above ground. You can drop it straight down into underground straight away. So I probably will do that in future. Right, we've got power anyway. I don't think we've got power. Yeah, we'll have power all across there now. So we've got power there and there. So we now need water. We've got water pipes in already, so just need to put a water supply in. Could put a water tower in. What's it like? 30,000 milliliters cubed. We only have 91, so I could rely on a water tower for the moment. Which wouldn't be a problem because it can literally go anywhere. It doesn't need a road supply. Which is good. So, water supply in. Now we need sewerage. So, sewerage. So for now, I think I'm going to put this somewhere completely random, but not on this island. Or if I do, I'm going to put it over somewhere out the way. Noise pollution medium, air pollution low, ground pollution low. I don't know where to put it. I could have like a water treatment station here as well, or pumping station. Potentially. I have a couple of things here. Don't you know which way this building goes? Road access is there. Right, okay, I see it. And because they're next to each other, it's not a problem because they're not they take different things, so it's fine. Anyway, I need a road to there, so I only need a 2-lane road, don't need anything else. So I'm going to probably build something else up here as well at some point. That'll do, because I don't need anything bigger than that up here. So, we're not connected to the electric supply. Or the sewage supply. So, I need water to here. And to there. And then I need to bring it out. So, at this point I need a combined one. So, that joins up. So, right, they need electric because they ain't got any. So, electric supply. Right. Hang on. Can't do that. Because I built that road afterwards. It's not, I might have to build another. I don't really want to build another. I might have to. Unless I move it. Just have it here anyway. Why's this being a pain? Eh? I'm confused. Doesn't think it's connected to the road when it is. Eh? Why does it not think it's connected to the road? Doesn't think that is either. Like, eh? Oh. Try this again. What the hell? This is confusing the shit out of me. I'm like, what the hell? It's connected to the road. Yeah, it says it's not. Eh? I'm like, what? Really? Why are you lying to me? You are connected to the road. Right, let's try this again. Normally it places the road for you, normally. But, just gonna clear those for a minute. Yeah, that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to do that. Unless... I don't know. That's bamboozling me. Because there's a road there. Weird. I'll come back to that another time. Do something else for now. Anyway. There's no houses available. Yeah, they're not getting built. Anyway, we've got sewage problems, so that I need to sort. So that works. It mustn't be. It must be because it's not on a wide enough road. That's the only thing I can think of. Which is completely weird. Build on a slightly wider road, just out of curiosity. Right, eh? Still doesn't work. That's fucking bizarre. No idea what's going on there. Yeah, it's going to work fine on this road. So, don't get it at all. It's not the kind of thing you want in this sort of area though, but right next to a highway. Not really, anyway. Right, you may all go the bog and not worry about clogging the drains up. Houses should start getting built now. What's in demand? High density is in demand. That explains why nothing's getting built then. Commercials in interest as well. industrial demand needed as well. Missed a little bit there. I'm there. Oh, I see. It crouches into that space as well, so you can actually do quite a lot with this. You can actually encroach it into like seating areas as well. Oh, it's tiled. Oh dear, that broke it. Note to self, don't do that again. If you can avoid it. No office demand yet. Ah, post boxes. Might as well fill this area with a footpath. There's not much else you can do with it. So Eventually, once the ground actually starts getting filled in, the area gets filled, it won't be so bad. But fill it in with trees and stuff, but it just takes a little bit of time to build stuff at this start point. Anyway. Been an hour and a half already. No density. Right, it's building itself, okay. Right, schools and healthcare facilities and that sort of stuff. So, medical practice, could do with one of those. Probably be parking next door. I think I'll build it on the main road. Medical practice. Oh, it's got parking already, so that's fine. UK Parish Church. A school. Urban primary school. Suburban primary school. Secondary school. Oh my god, the size of that. Jesus, that's massive. The size of that. I might stick to some of the standard ones. Ah, Brett Station. It's quite big as well. Going to place these in random places, I think. Police station. Hello, hello, hello. Small post office. Larger post office. Post sorting facility. Let's pop this. So work out stuff's getting built right now. There. I might have put the post office. Or whether to build a bigger one or a smaller one. I think I'll build a bigger one. Probably better. Right, post boxes. Street corners is always advisable. Oh, a new mailbox. Oh dear, there's somebody dead in that house. That's a problem. Parking lot. Get some cars off the road. Need to get some industry in. More houses as well required. Low density. Building themselves, right. Offices, well, industrial area. That's going to have to go over here somewhere. Somewhere out the way where it's not going to be too affected on anything else. So that might be alright. We speak English in here, Quazzo. We don't speak Filipino. That should give plenty of space for industrial parking. However, one did not think of that because the wind blows the wrong direction. Shit, that's a problem. Should be alright. I mean, as there's not going to be too many businesses here, so it should be okay. Should be alright. Do you speak Arabic? No, I don't. I do not speak Arabic. Some office demand now as well. Look at that. Not gonna lie, I just got a vote. Really? I don't think I want to know that. God's sake. Looking good, I know, yeah. That should be enough businesses there. Because even though the wind's going to blow that way, it shouldn't be too bad. Because this area I'll probably just have as industrial, so it won't be a major problem. So I think it'll be alright, this little part. So... Recycling centre. Probably don't really. Could have a landfill. Parking lot there for industrial needs. Those are low density housing needed again. Do you have a home for tenants? Not yet, no. I don't have any intention to get a home for tenants either. What is this? Like two petrol stations right next to each other. What is the point of that? There's the waste disposal area. There you go. Easy enough. Yeah, the waste disposal's here. Recycling centre. High density. So eventually, over the time, as the buildings upgrade, it'll fill the space in as well. So it looks a bit messy at the minute, but it's it is obviously just what it is. No. Beast. Heap. No. Couple of the houses there extended onto the beach line there. So got a bit of the beach in the garden, which is quite funny. But didn't anticipate that, to be fair. Small house. Are you happy with the progress you did stay in the city so far? Yeah, it's alright. I say it's always quite difficult to begin with. Oh dear, all the traffic here. Oh dear, dear, dear. Well, this is a bit of a pinch point. This is a problem. Okay. How do I go into there? Move traffic lights to modify priority settings at the selected intersection. Don't you know? I think it must be on the move all connections. Start delete everything. And then doesn't allow the traffic to go anywhere, which is quite funny. Oh, I see what you can do. So you can allow it to do this. Oh, I see what you can do. So you can do that. That's actually quite clever. This is a mod, this. It allows you to change the road layouts. Might as well have 2 lanes going left there. Going right there, rather. Right, let me adjust that. So, right, this is where it gets a bit confusing. So, right, let's see. So, let me change that because that's a bit of a pain. I need to change the timings on these lights. I think there is a way to do it, but you have to move the bloody traffic lights first. I don't actually know how to do that in this version. It's either that or it's one of the I think it's going to be one of the something in here, key bindings. I don't know. Don't know. Something in there that's That's sorted that pinch point out anyway. Lack of parking there is a bit of a problem. That's a pain in the ass. So work out what I'm going to do here. Some of these areas are already starting to be a bit of a pain parking wise. I'll have to start changing some things. Shit, didn't mean to do that. Nah. I'm going because of that. That was the wrong style of parking as well, I think. Might already have to start thinking the road layouts already. This is not great news. A one-way road here. Should make it flow a bit better anyway. Partially. Now, housing density's rocketing a little bit. Um, That's annoying. I don't think this is going to work. So annoying. Yeah, it's get too narrows too much there. Um, This is where I get rid of them. So, this is how you change the priorities tool. Okay. Makes sense. I mean, definitely putting lights back anyway. Mystery Sim next week, OMSI 2. Well, you never know. Never say never. Don't need the priority there. You can take that away because you don't need it there. You don't really need a stop sign there either. Um. It sort of defeats the object of having that lane then, doesn't it? Because nothing can come up here then. Which is a bit daft. But that should become a one-way street. It defeats the object of having that way. It won't go the other way. Oh, God's sake. That's a pain in the ass. Well, I'll have to delete that road and then put it back in. Do that now. Just having to mess around with this tool. See what I can do with it. That should be a 2-lane, not a 3-lane, you idiot. There we go. Um, Ooh. Um, Batteries are depleted. Yes, well they will be. It's dark. Daylight comes, that will be producing electricity, so... Ooh, crime scene. Something's been going on at the basketball court. It's Terrence getting arrested. This guy looks suspicious. Um, Gonna build some houses on the beach. There. Tons of medium density required. Bit of office stuff required as well. No, I think I'll have another 10 minutes and then I think I'll end tonight's stream. It's been nice anyway. Quiet, but nice. Forgot about me beer. I put a can of beer, well, cider before I started the stream. I've not drunk any of it yet. Well, at least I don't think I have. No, you got to put lights in yourself underground. Excuse me. Um, Right guys, I think I'm going to end tonight's stream here. For those of you who haven't seen any content from me and want to see more City Skylines or any other game that I stream, why not consider subscribing to the channel if you're here on YouTube and hit the bell, you'll be notified when I go live next. If you are here on Twitch and want to give me a follow, feel free to do so also. Big thank you to everyone that's tuned in tonight's stream. It's been quiet, but I do expect these streams to be a little bit quiet at times, but it adds something different to the channel again anyway. So big thank you to everyone that's tuned in. I'll see you all tomorrow for the double stream. Bonanza Farming Simulator and American Truck Simulator. Until then, big thank you to everyone.